So there's one more aspect here, I'd say, to your whole body approach that we use on a regular basis, and that's probably looking a little deeper at like the cells and maybe the chemistry of what's going on, and actually changing the body chemistry, changing the hormone levels, changing what's going on in the cells, and physiologically actually making some changes. So we use a couple different tools for this. There's no denying that exercise is probably our best way to make physiological change and improve blood flow and circulation. So whenever possible, that's our preferred choice. We love using the blood flow restriction strategy as a way to change hormonal levels and get people moving at a low intensity, but get a massive change in their body sensation and chemistry stimulus, which is tremendous. We get many benefits that's comparable to high intensity work that I normally wouldn't be able to do. And then I think we also do a lot of work with general cardiovascular fitness and getting their movement level up or their health level up really, really high. We were just talking about one of our own team members who had a really bad hip impingement issue that had been treated through a traditional model of hip impingement. Let's mobilize the hip, let's stretch it out. She's generally hypermobile as a person, so doing more stretching doesn't really make sense based on our previous conversation. So what was the solution?
She was lacking a little bit in stability, so we enhanced her stability with our stability holds, namely the T-hold and the step down strength and the side planks. But the key part is doing the stability holds didn't fix it. It just enhanced her function, but she still had the same pain. So we went right into conditioning, and not necessarily partly systemic conditioning, but also local conditioning. She started riding the bike, and stationary bike, gave her a wattage to do, did it for 10 minutes the first time, then built up to 15 and slowly to 20. And once she got up to 20, it was not as fun just to kind of keep with the steady state. So we started doing some undulating watts to hit. So more or less 2 minutes on at 250 watts and then come back down for 2 minutes at 150. And so she had these undulating patterns. Did that for a better part of a month, most days of the week. And one day, her pain of many years and many physical therapists and a few chiros and even had a few professors try and help her, her pain finally went away, and her jaw dropped at recognizing that she hadn't felt it in several days, and it's been mostly mitigated ever since. And now she's back to a high level of Olympic lifting and barbell lifting, which is what she's passionate about.
Yeah, the issue was a hip impingement and a pinch on deep squat pattern, and that despite all the strategies and techniques to make the squat better, what came down to is doing something else from more of a chemical, more physiological level to really intervene. And we see this all the time in the population, that the more that they can move them, the more we can generate this physiological changes, the bigger impact we can have.